to our friends Riccardo Gramegna and his wife Margaret and children Shanti and Adam. This is a family that I discovered during my trips abroad right from 1984, and Riccardo and Margaret visited us in India in 1982-83 and stayed there for 6 months. And here is Margaret before me, and I am going to ask her what actually has been the most interesting point of her trip to India when she was there in 1982 and 83. Margaret.
The most interesting point.
Please.
Well, the trip to India has been, the most interesting has been, first of all, I left Europe sort of delusioned by the way the Western style of living was going on. A lot of individualism and people just working and thinking and living for themselves individually. And so I was sort of delusioned, and when I went to India, I had the need to rest, or I guess mainly to rest. And I was fortunate to have run into a person like Arya, because thanks to the things that we were able to share together when we were there in India, I realized that there were still people existing in this world who had still that kept alive certain human values, especially like this form of brotherhood, or this feeling that we can work together, working. And therefore all these values that actually Gandhi has talked about, and that you have put into practice, in your life, was for me a very important example to learn from, and to have the confidence that there are people that of this kind, yeah.
Well, Riccardo, what made you to quit power politics and start a new life, which I would like to call a life drawn towards Gandhi's concept of political thinking, or any new way of thinking that you found?
Well, when I opened myself to an experience in the world of politics, I was feeling the duty to give part of my life to the social solution of problems. You cannot just live independently and individually, minding for your own business, like they say, and living in a society that was getting worse in the cultivation of those values. But after a few years of experience in the world, I realized that the people in politics have a certain mentality, and it's very difficult to find the true solutions. So I kind of quit the world without any rejection or without any repentance, but grateful for the experience that gave me an insight of what is the world of power politics, so that working at the grassroots level, I could better help the people to go towards that Swaraj that is one of the points we have in common as a part of our dream.
How would you visualize the coming 20 years of your life, whether the dream that you have or the dream some of the people of Gandhian movement have, you think will it be coming true?
Well, I think the main point is the choices that every one of us is doing in this period. It's a strange period. It's open to many changes, and if individually and as a small group we live in, could be a family or could be a community or could be an enterprise, the choices we make in these days, in these future years, are going to be determinant for the future of the planet. So as we want to be united in the world by saying Jai Jagat, then for sure we are from the part that is optimistic about the future, and we are performing our best, trying to make the best choices so that we together we can do something for Jai Jagat.
Thank you. Grazie. Grazie, Margaret.